Good morning, dear student and my friends. Today we are going to discuss about elasticity of demand. What is elasticity of demand? When we are going to discuss about elasticity of demand, so before this I want to say about what is elasticity. When we talk about elasticity, that is a capacity to withstand, or we can say responsiveness, capacity to withstand. So that is elasticity, like a rubber. There, rubber is flexible, we can say. So that is flexibility, we can say elasticity. Okay. So when we are going to discuss about elasticity of demand, what is elasticity of demand? We can say change in demand, that we can say increase and decrease. So let's go for its definition. What is elasticity of demand? Uh, Before discuss about elasticity of demand, I want to say in first time there is a Chrono and JS Mill introduce elasticity of demand, but it's in a scientific way and clear way. It's formulated, it's propounded by Alfred Marshall in 1890, and it's a book Principle of Economics. Okay, so we are going to discuss about elasticity of demand. There is definition. The elasticity of demand measure the responsiveness of the quantity demanded of a good. There is responsiveness, we can say capacity to withstand, to change in its price of related goods, and change in consumer income. There is three factors we are going to discuss in the elasticity of demand, and it's also its types of elasticity of demand, we can say. So first is its price, second is price of related goods, and third is change in consumer income, that is consumer income. So when we talk about elasticity of demand, its measurement of responsiveness of the quantity demanded of a good uh, due to change in its price, or change in price of goods, related goods, and changes in consumer income. So we can say its degree of responsiveness of quantity demanded to a change in price. That's only price elasticity of demand, we can say. It's a degree responsiveness of a quantity demanded to change in price of related goods, change in consumer income, that is elasticity of demand. We talk about in simple way, when uh, as per law of demand, when other factors remain constant, if price of a commodity goes up, then quantity demanded will be decreased, and in adverse way, if price of a commodity goes down, what will happen? Quantity demanded will be increased as per law of demand. So we are going with the law of demand, but elasticity of demand, its measurement, its responsiveness, its capacity to withstand when change in price, when change in price of related goods, when change in consumer income. So that is elasticity of demand. We can say as a formula, elasticity of demand is percentage change in quantity demanded, percentage change in price of a commodity. So that is elasticity of demand formula. And after that, I want to say you there is three types of elasticity of demand. First is price elasticity of demand, second is income elasticity of demand, and third is cross elasticity of demand. So there are three factors in elasticity of demand. So there are three types elasticity of demand. So let's talk about three types elasticity of demand. First is price elasticity of demand. What is price elasticity? Same definition, we can say the elasticity of demand measure responsiveness of the quantity demanded of a good to change in its price. It's only its price. There is no factor price of related goods and change in consumer income in we can say price elasticity of demand. There is only one factor, that is its own price, its own price, price of a good, price of a commodity. So we talk about price elasticity of demand. There is formula. When we talk about price elasticity of demand, we can say percentage change in quantity demanded upon percentage change in price of a commodity, price of a good. So that is equal to, we can say, five types degrees. There is a five type degrees: perfectly elastic demand, perfectly inelastic demand, elastic demand, inelastic demand, unitary elastic demand. There is a five type degrees in elasticity of demand. So that is a price elasticity of demand. There is one factor change in its price. After that, what will happen? Its quantity demanded. That's the ratio, we can say, price elasticity of demand. After that, I want to say of income elasticity of demand. What is income elasticity of demand? Income elasticity of demand, when changes in consumer income, then what happens in quantity demanded? So its measurement between two factor. One factor is consumer income and other factor is quantity demanded. So what happens in between two factors? That is elasticity of demand. Its measurement, that is elasticity of demand. We can say income elasticity of demand. So its formula will be percentage change in quantity demanded also will come in upon percentage change in consumer income. Percentage change in consumer income in income elasticity of demand. When we talk about cross elasticity of demand, there is one thing to be attention. There is price of related goods. What is price of related goods? Related goods, there is two type related goods. One is substitute goods and second is complementary goods. So if price changes in related goods, what will happen in that commodity demands? That's called cross elasticity of demand. Its measurement, when we talk about substitute goods. There is two types substitute goods, we can say as example tea and coffee, and we are going to discuss about tea demand and coffee price is changing. So what will happen in tea demand? So that is uh, we can say cross price effect. Cross price effect. So its measurement called cross elasticity of demand. So you already understood what is elasticity of demand and its type. Elasticity of demand, there is three types elasticity of demand and its formula. So we I want to say cross elasticity of demands formula, that will be E R E I. Income is income elasticity of demand, EI plus elasticity EP, cross elasticity ER. Change in X commodity demand, percentage change in X commodity quantity demanded, and percentage change in Y commodity price. That is formula of cross elasticity of demand. So that is elasticity of demand, and in our next class we will discuss about degrees of elasticity of demand. There is five types degrees of elasticity of demand. Perfectly elastic demand, that's ED is equal to infinite. Perfectly inelastic, there is ED is equal to 0. There is elastic demand, there is ED greater than 1. Inelastic demand, there is ED less than 1. And unitary elastic demand, there is ED is equal to 1. So its topic you will be understood. And at last I want to say to all of you, if you liked my teaching, please like my video, share and subscribe my channel. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.